It is the opening night of the Beverly Hills 24th Annual Film Festival, and I'm at the Chinese Theatre. I'm Andy Liu for PressPassLA. Let's check out our guests on the red carpet. Are in a very historical time now, but you did a movie about history.
Yes, I did.
And tell me, there was a little bit of humour in the film as well. What were those favourite moments?
When you do a film about a real person who was so hilarious and so full of life and happiness and joy at such a dark time, I think you have to honor that. And I think for me, that was my favorite part, where we could really honor and celebrate his true self.
Emile, this character had a lot of humour in the film. Do you think that was part of his personality just inherently, or is that his survival mechanism?
Well, apparently he was just wired like that, Joseph Bao. And so when he was given these really hard circumstances of being in the Holocaust, being in the concentration camp, that's just how he dealt with everything, according to all of his friends and family and in his own book. So, you know, for me, that was the big challenge is, okay, so this guy is supposed to be really funny, so it's incumbent on me, and we're going to see it tonight, so I'm going to get to see with an audience if anybody laughs or not, and then I'll know if I succeeded or not, you know. I don't know. I mean, I thought it was pretty funny when I was doing it.
Of course.
Here's one thing about me. I've been, like, public speaking, and I've been around people, like, long enough to where usually I have a really good idea if something is going to make other people laugh or not. It's like a weird gift I have where I kind of know if something is going to land or not. So I was pedal to the metal every day on set, just being like, I just want people to like laugh as hard as possible.
Perry Reeves, I just met one of your cast members. Everyone's just so excited.
We are so excited because it's one of those movies where you just never knew exactly what was going to happen next, and I love those kinds of things.
Isn't that the element of surprise for comedy?
Yes, absolutely. And the thing is that there is a little bit of thrill to it. There is a little bit of scare, but it is very funny.
Well, I mean, you have to have that juxtaposition of both when you're talking about such a heavy subject, right?
That's right, absolutely.
Now, nobody's seen the movie yet.
Yeah, right. No, nobody's seen it. I haven't seen it.
What?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, so I'm so excited to see how it all came together. And we filmed this in 2022, so it's been a while, and I'm excited to see it finally.
Yeah, finally. I mean, when you did film it, it must have felt like so, intense. It was a dream. And then you forgot that you did it, and then here you are now celebrating.
I mean, even when we went to film it, I missed my connecting flight because of the time in between, and I should have been on set that morning, and I flew in that morning, so I was really stressed when I first went on set for this project. But David was so lovely, and he was so just the hospitality that they had on set. I walked on set and all my stress just went away. Like, he's so lovely. I had such a good time filming this, and they're so professional.
Yeah, what a team.
Yeah, a great team, an incredible team, yeah.
So what about your character? Tell me, is there any similarities that you can draw?
Well, the biggest similarity is we have the same, very similar name. Yes. She's called Izzy and I'm Isabella, so it works out. But she suffers from throat cancer, so we are dissimilar in that sense, but I'd say she's so emotional and very sensitive, and I can definitely relate to that.
Now, have you seen the film?
I have, and it's fantastic.
Oh, of course it is.
I can't wait for everyone else to see it.
What makes tonight so real?
I mean, the fact that it's premiering for the first time, that I'm here with a great friend, Jessica, who's also in the movie, and just getting to share with all the cast. Almost all of us are here, and it makes it really special.
And I feel like everyone from the cast of your movie became really good friends and stayed there.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did. One of the castmates actually got COVID the day of the film shoot, so I was bringing her food like every day, like putting it by her door. We became so close.
Oh, when you go through something together, you always become close, right?
Always, yeah.
Nikki Whelan, now this isn't foreign to you. You've been to lots of film festivals, but the Beverly Hills 24th Annual Film Festival.
I just love to support all the film festivals, you know what I mean? I've got a bunch of friends in all these independent films out here, and I haven't been out for a minute, to be honest with you. I'm like, I got to get out of the house. So,
well, one of your mates, Mickey Rourke, is in the film, one of the films?
Yes, I've just done 2 movies with him, actually, and he's in the murder one, which I'm going to watch now.
The murder one. Scream. You love a bit of horror. Actually, this woman does the best scream in movies ever. Like, me? Yeah, you You play scared well.
Thanks, Andy.
She doesn't look scary, but she plays scary, you guys.
Andy, we're wearing the same coloured shoes. You
I
can
know.
actually steal my shoes and match them with your dress.
I know.
We knew this because we're Australian.
We love the bit of green. Frank Stallone, welcome to tonight's event. 24 years. You've been to Beverly Hills Film Festivals before?
Yes, I have. I won the Beverly Hills Film Festival 2 years ago for my documentary. Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's a great show up. And your movie, everyone's excited about it. The whole cast is here.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but again, I've known Chuck since 1982, so I'm happy that he's finally getting his movie done, and I know everyone in the movie, so it's kind of like old home week, you know what I mean?
A bunch of mates getting together.
Bunch of mates.
How did you meet Chuck Zito?
I met him on the set of Staying Alive when we were shooting at CBGB's in the Bowery in New York, and his motorcycle club was right around the corner.
Oh my goodness.
And he showed up, and it was great. Yeah.
And then a few sessions at the gym.
A few sessions at the gym, yeah.
The movie is about you and your life.
Yes, a documentary, yes.
And also, it's so funny because Mr. Stallone, you were in his documentary, now he's in yours.
Yes, I was in Frank's and now he's in mine.
Isn't that funny? You guys are just doing a swap.
Yes.
I think, you know, your stories are so poignant to tell. What is it about it, do you think, that the people want to know?
Well, I've done so many things in my life. I mean, you know, from boxing and martial arts to being a Hell's Angel for 25 years and being an author, a publisher, a radio host. I've done it all.
So there's lots of things to tell.
Yes.
And what do you think tonight's going to be like? Because the whole cast is here, so they're all having a bit of a reunion.
A lot of here, of course, a lot of people couldn't make it. You know, Sylvester Stallone's in Atlanta doing Tulsa King. Pamela Anderson lives in Vancouver now, so a lot of people couldn't make it.
But there's a lot here. They're all going to celebrate.
Yes, there's a lot here, and I'm just grateful and unbelievable, humbled that they were all in my film, and can't wait to see it.
What I wanted to know about all of you guys as well.
I was just saying, like, the last time I was at the Chinese theater was for a movie that I had 2 lines in. Like, this is the first time I've gotten to be in something where it was, like, pretty clear that my director wanted to hear what I had to say. And as a trans person, like, I can't emphasize how important that is. You know, like, a lot of people that are like me, like actors that are trans as well, we're talking about how, like, the buzz has died down. Like, we're not, like, the hot button thing anymore. And so we now more than ever have to push to be able to be seen. And I was really, really lucky.
Disease is such an important story for people to understand, wouldn't you say?
Well, very much so. In fact, I have 2 movies out right now. This one, which is all about a woman with Alzheimer's whose grandchild has transitioned.
Yeah.
And she lives in the past, he doesn't want the past, and somehow they find themselves in the present.
I got absolute goosebumps when you said that. It's so important for people to realize that we can still connect with all these misunderstandings.
Yeah, no, it's an extraordinary thing. And the same thing in the other movie I did, Ruby's Choice, which is coming out right now on video on demand. But that's a full-length movie, completely different character, but the same wig.
Oh, okay. I'm with Kimia from My Divorce Party. I've been divorced. What about you?
I'm not divorced. I'm married, but who knows? The future is the future, but I don't think I ever will be divorced. So
but the movie was a lot of fun, right?
The movie was amazing. Honestly, if I ever get divorced, what a way to do it. The way they do it in the movie is such a blast.
I can't wait to see.
Yes, it's very exciting. The most exciting part was the ensemble, like being with all these very hilarious other women and having women behind the camera. It was just amazing.
I mean, what a concept. It's a great idea, whoever the writer was, right? And now all these fantastic actors and actresses. You've got Rumour in the film. Who else can we name drop?
Michelle Meredith. We got Sarah Hollis. We got Desiree Staples. I think those are, and that's just the start. You mentioned the writer. Also the director, Heidi Weitzer, actually went on a divorce party.
Oh, really?
So that's what this movie was about. One of her friends got divorced, and she did this.
Hi, Late Ashley here. I'm super excited to be here representing My Divorce Party. I was super hyped to be part of this project. I play a stripper, but I end up actually therapizing my scene partner, so you'll get to see that in a few.
Is there a lot of women that love to like celebrate divorces with a stripper?
Not that I mean, I'm only playing a character, so I wouldn't know. I mean, I'd have to ask Desiree.
I mean, it looks like a fun thing, right?
Oh yeah, it was absolutely a blast. I mean, I've also been playing love interest for ladies for some time, so I guess that's my thing right now.
So I think you're getting typecast, Leith.
Yeah, I mean, you can blame Taylor Swift.
Oh, look, it's such a fun film by the sounds.
Yeah, it should be a really good night, full of laughs. So I'm excited to. I actually watched it last night on TV just because I wanted to support the film that I'm in and support Desiree and everyone that was part of casting me for this film. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it with everyone else again tonight.
All the cast are laughing as they're telling it.
Yeah, it's honestly, Heidi Weitzer did such a great job of bringing together not only an amazing cast but an amazing crew, and we didn't really know each other beforehand, but sort of came out all being very close and have a daily chat thread that we all communicate on now, so we're all stuck together like glue.
I mean, the divorce party concept sounds so much fun.
I mean, yeah, there's one thing to be said for having like some sort of a bachelorette or something like that, but it's also a celebration when you can individuate sometimes.
I mean, I don't understand why they didn't think of a movie like this before. We should have had this out.
Right? I mean, well, thank God they didn't, because otherwise we probably wouldn't have been in it. So it's really nice that we get a chance to come out and make such a wonderful film and make people laugh, which is just what we all need, right? And it's just fun to be with so many women, both on and off the screen, and see how tightly of a ship everybody was. We were all just dedicated to like telling the story and getting it done and making a really great movie.